The CEO has been married to his wife for 7 years, but they have never shared a bed. However, the CEO saw his wife in the exclusive maternity ward of the hospital. He then recalled not long ago when he had witnessed his wife behaving intimately with a stranger. Only then did the CEO realize his wife might have betrayed him. Unwilling to endure the humiliation, the man immediately called the doctor to perform an abortion on his wife. To his surprise, his wife threatened to die in order to protect the child. Seeing his wife protect the child like this, the enraged CEO had the doctor inject her with a tranquilizer, and after his wife fell unconscious, he arranged for the procedure. What the CEO didn't know was, it was this very action that would make him regret for the rest of his life. It turns out that the CEO and his wife were childhood sweethearts, but their status and positions were too different. However, the woman, who was from a wealthy family, never looked down on him. After growing up, she finally became his wife, as she had always wished. Even when the CEO was critically ill, she risked her own safety to donate bone marrow to him. She even used her family's resources to support her husband's startup. This helped him become the CEO of the company. But little did she know, after 7 years of marriage, it couldn't withstand her husband's ruthless betrayal. The CEO not only neglected his wife, but also had a scandal about getting a famous star pregnant. What he didn't know was that at this time, his wife was suffering from a terminal illness. She didn't have much time to live. As it turned out, the husband, who hadn't been home for a long time, arrived home and immediately wanted to bring his pregnant mistress into their house. The woman couldn't accept this at first. She asked the CEO, wasn't he the one who promised to love only her? The CEO thought she was just throwing a tantrum and was about to leave, but the woman stopped him right away. She directly said she didn't agree to the mistress moving in, but the CEO didn't care about her feelings and turned to leave. That evening, the company was holding a party. The woman attended in full attire as the CEO's wife. To her surprise, she saw her husband attending with his mistress, and he was about to announce that the mistress was pregnant with his child. Upon hearing all this, the woman wanted to stop him, but she was stopped by the CEO's mother. She criticized the woman for not having a child in 7 years. Since the mistress was pregnant, she said the woman would have to take care of her from now on. Seeing this, the mistress became even more arrogant and asserted her dominance over the woman. Even the husband threatened her to stop causing trouble. Reluctantly, the woman had no choice but to take the tea the mistress had brought. The mistress deliberately knocked the cup to the ground and pretended to fall into the CEO's arms for protection. Seeing this, the CEO and his mother scolded the woman for being inconsiderate. The woman was about to explain when the CEO directly kicked her out of the venue. Helpless, the woman had no choice but to leave the venue. She hadn't gone far when she suddenly collapsed on the road due to her illness. Fortunately, her brother appeared just in time and took her to the hospital. The brother didn't expect her illness to be so severe. To save his sister, he used his connections to buy special medicine from abroad. But the woman told her brother that she wanted to give up treatment. But eventually, after her brother persuaded her, the woman regained hope. However, as she was sending her brother home, she unexpectedly ran into the CEO, who had just returned home. At that moment,